Alright guys, jumping into a brand new tournament for Tech Find and Return Sphere. So we are seeded. Oh, we're seeded. So Guado Glories taking on the Guado Goers. Ronso Fangs taking on the Kilika Beast. Let's see who takes it. Ah, the Glories do. Hey, but the Fangs beat the Beasts. So there's some hope here. Alright, well let's jump back in. Let's play a real game. Alright, so yeah, we're facing off against the Guado Glories. Shouldn't be too bad. Well, let's jump in. I don't know, like, I feel like I should tech copy and, like, all that stuff, but I've just lost the will, right? Like, there's nothing I really need, so I kind of just do it because I feel like I should. And I mean, Nap Pass 1, we don't really need that. It just exists as a thing we could get. You know how it is. But anyways, we're going to have Judah tackle through and then Barrack afterwards. There it is. And let's see what we can do here. This will be interesting, I think. Because it's been a while since I played Blitzball. By a while, I mean like 3 days. So, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? No, I've been playing more Magic the Gathering. Been playing a lot of that recently. It's a fun game. I play a variant called Commander, which is a good time. But yeah, let's pass to Eager here. Let's see what we can give Eager. And then fingers crossed, no touch. Ah, there it is. And then Eager's going to go for the shot here. It should make it because Noi Guado has low catch. But the one thing we could bet on is if that didn't make it there, we could have potentially slept Noi Guado. There it is, 1-0. The one thing I'd like to do, actually, which I don't think is possible, is I'd like to see what happens if you score over 99 goals, like, in a game. Because I don't think that's possible at all. Just because of time constraints, right? I could test it out. That would be interesting. So, I mean, we'd have to basically stack the game, right? So it'd have to be someone with really high speed on their end, encountering someone with really high speed on our end, and then us taking the ball every single time. Like, that's what it would have to end up being, which is actually not impossible. Like, that's not a ridiculous idea. And then we'd also have to time, like, is there any sort of, like, I don't know, is there any sort of weird glitch where certain players as goalies take less to get scored on? I don't know. I mean, that's a question, right? Who knows? We could always check that out too. But yeah, we're going to push off against Zazzy. We're just going to go for the shot, right? Like, no big deal. And there it is, 2-0. Off to a good start. So we're just going to tackle through. I mean, we kind of got a little bit of like a regular thing going, right? You know, Barrack lowers Guado's endurance, Eager steals, Eager goes for the shot, and then just sees if he scores. Then if he doesn't, he sleeps Noi. So, like, I mean, all things considered, this is a pretty good situation for me. This definitely favors what I already want to be doing. Yeah, I think this is uploading as well on the 27th. It's the 19th right now. I'm recording like a madman, mostly. Because I've got to do a bunch of, like, generally I record on the weekends, right? But this weekend I've got to do a few adult things. So, you know, gotta, I don't know. It just got booked up this weekend, so I'm trying to record like most of everything early. I think I did pretty good because I recorded like And I recorded some of these matches, I mean, honestly, like 10, 11 days before they even happen. Or premiere, I should say. So it's been pretty good. And then we're gonna start Final Fantasy V this weekend. I'm really looking forward to that. We're kind of swimming through the mainline series. I shouldn't say the mainline series, just the series in general. We played quite a few non-mainline games. By quite a few, I mean 2. Played After Years, and then we played Tactics. But it's been good so far. I have considered altering my upload schedule. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to do... Well, I think at this point I'm not planning on doing it. But I might in the future. A very tentative maybe. It's definitely maybe. But I might do 1 Blitzball video a day and then 2 Let's Plays a day. But I'm not sure on that yet. I think... So here's the thing. My initial plan was to make that switch. It's probably unpopular to talk about this on the Blitzball video. But my initial plan was to make that switch after finishing the Bhed Rocks journey. So that's why I'm kind of torn, because I don't want to make the switch yet. And then I want to make... I mean, if I'm honest with you guys, if it's not obvious, the journey videos are pretty easy to record. Like, they're pretty, like, determined, like, this is what you're going to be doing. And because they're easy to record, they're fast to record. That's the main thing I contend with. I don't have time. And I don't want to pile on Let's Plays and I'm not going to be able to achieve it. And after the Bhed Rocks journey, at least for a bit, I'm going to be adjusting, like, what games I'm recording and stuff like that. And so here's the theory of what I'm going to do. And I change my mind all the time, but I want to write some, like, I don't know if I'll do this, but I want to write some, like, backstory behind, like, a challenge and, like, a description of why the challenge exists, and just make these, like, unique Blitzball challenges and rate them based on difficulty, like 1 out of 5 stars, 2 out of 5, you know, like all that stuff. I think I talked about this before. And then I want to create all these custom challenges and then record them and then, like, make the saves publishable, like, or publish the saves so that everyone else who plays on PC can play them. And just, you know, like, kind of this cool, like, little, you know, like, challenge thing. And as you can imagine, that's takes longer to, like, theory craft than it does to just play through a level to 99. So I want to do that for Blitzball, but I probably won't do more than 1 of those a day. And then maybe, like, see, I gotta be careful because I don't want to overload on, like, amount of content. Like, just because, you know, I don't want to hit a point where I can't record that much. But maybe, like, in lieu of us doing, like, 1 Blitzball video a day, it's potentially longer. And I say potentially because we could do a challenge video and then we could have 2 tries at it, right? Like, we could challenge the team. If we fail, we get 1 more effort, and then if we fail, then we failed the challenge. So, like, a little bit of a do-over. So it would be 2 games in a video unless I beat the challenge the first game. Like, that's my theory, right? And I think there's so many opportunities now with what we're discovering with players going above level 99 that we can make some really fantastic things. And then it's kind of a spin-off of what you guys were recommending as well, which is you guys were recommending challenges for, like, Blitzball teams and stuff like that, and definitely still recommend those. I feel really bad because I think the last one was recommended by Jack Ryans, and I haven't recorded it yet. And it doesn't mean that I'm not going to record it. It just hasn't been, like, the focus. Like, I think I did 9 or 10 of them. I might be giving myself too much credit there. It might not have been that many, but and then I just kind of, like, stopped because I did, like, a few and I was like, oh, this is fun, but, like, I moved on to, like, different content. So it's all just a balancing on, like, what I want to record at the time. But yeah, that's my very, very loose, not guaranteed theory of how I'm gonna go about things. Don't know if it's actually gonna shake out that way, but we'll find out, right? We'll find out together. Yeah, and then I want to do more Let's Plays if I can. The thing is, it's a lot of content to record, right? I mean, especially if I'm not recording throughout the weekday. I record Let's Play video at this point was supposed to be 30 minutes, but they never really are. They're around 40 to 45, with some of them being super episodes at like 3 hours. But, I mean, doing that like 5 videos a day, I mean, that's math. That's math. No, it's like 3 hours and 15 minutes, which actually isn't that bad when you think about it. Maybe I do have time for this. I don't know. It's always just trying to schedule and stuff. Like the reason I'm trying to schedule so much is I really enjoy doing this stuff. So, you know, I want to keep it going and everything. Yeah, I think we're also gonna discover a lot more challenges as we discover the actual stat levels, or the actual stats, I should say, stats and levels, I suppose, for Blitzball players. I did a stream where I mapped Bhed Aurochs level 1 to 25, I think it was, and then also I mapped all their like I mapped level 110 and 120 just because I was curious. And once we get like an actual chart, like it'll be more obvious. Yeah, I gotta do that. I can't do that this weekend, of course, but maybe next weekend. I don't know. I'm also taking some time off work, so I might just do some streams those days. You know, and the holidays are coming up, so I feel like it's weird because like people are like, "Oh, I'm so busy. It's the holidays," and I'm like, "Dude, I don't gotta work. It's the holidays. Like, I'm not busy. Like, I mean, I'm busy on the holiday, but not like on the days preceding, like the Friday after Thanksgiving or whatever, right?" So I could probably do some streams then too. The goal is to like fully map out everything and kind of showcase what all the stats are and all that. That's the goal. With the nap pass. Judas tech copy failed. Just constantly unlucky. That's fine. It is going to be 8-0 final score, so I mean that was a really good game. A little bit of experience for them. 45 for Eager. He got 95 experience this game. That's insane. More HP shoot. I mean that is so good. That is genuinely insane. Oh yeah, and the Psyches 4 through the Fangs, unfortunately. And they weigh 8-0 the Glories. Nice. Perfect. Alright, well anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.